You know that I'm a crazy bitch. I do what I want when I feel like
Hey guys,
it.
what's up? It's your girl Che, and I am back at it for you with another video. However, today, I figured while doing my makeup looks sometimes, I kind of want to get into some controversial topics. I mean, like, that's just me, kind of, but like not. I keep to myself, but I do speak my mind. And I figured, you know, as I'm doing my makeup, it's something to talk about and something to give you guys to think about. But today's look, I am going to be doing a rainbow look on my eyes. My base is already done. I will list all the products that I used below because I am filming right here. It says in HD at 60 something per second, which is like one of the highest quality videos. So like I will get up close and you can see like texture right here where my biggest pores are, right on my cheeks. And I mean, I don't have my lips done. They're just dry with foundation on them. But I will do that. But I did bronzer, blush, highlight. All that stuff already is done. And my eyebrows. The only thing that I came here to do today is a look on my eyes. And for today's look, I am featuring the Makeup Revolution palette. This is the Forever Flawless palette, Birds of Paradise. Now, when I saw this palette, I just knew I had to have it because it screamed rainbow, okay? So I don't want to blind you with this it comes with a big mirror on the top, and it's also like, it's like a plastic, I'm trying to tap it on things, but it's like a plastic piece and it clips. So it's a really, really adorable packaging. And it comes with a big mirror so you can see what you're doing. And then look at these shades. I mean, they're gorgeous. You get two separate glitters up here, the blue and the pink, and then shade this one, and this one are all like top coats, and they're super beautiful. I actually thought that maybe today I would run this one because it shows up like pearlescent, almost like invisible, but like that's why it's like a topper. But I kind of thought about running it over like my highlight today. Let me see. Oh, that gave it a little bit of a glitter pop. Yeah, just to like add some extra. But I'm going to be featuring this palette. I'm going to be doing a rainbow look. And we are also going to be talking about the new children's book, which is titled The GayBCs. This is a photo right up here of the book. I'm going to kind of go through. I have my notes like I usually do, with the letters and what they stand for in this book on the ABCs. Remember, the ABCs, when we learned them, we were a toddler. So if you would like to watch me create this rainbow eye look, because I have no problem with the LGBT community or LGBTQ community. Love and be loved. Love who you want to love. I am not the judge. Only God can judge me too. You know what I mean? But as far as a book titled The GayBCs, it kind of rubbed me in a way that I'm going to explain to you guys in the video, and comment down below whether you agree, disagree, or what your feelings are on this as I explain a little bit more about it and show you a video clip that really, really bothered me. So you already know what to do. Just keep watching because the look is coming up right now. See you guys in a second. All right, guys. So I figured I pulled you guys in a little bit closer. What I'm going to do is I am going to do one eye rainbow with cool toned colors. The other eye, I am going to do rainbow with warm toned shades. So over here, I'm going to be using the shades Take Flight, Adventure, and I have no idea how to say this. It's Budgie, Budgie. Maybe it's something in the jungle. I don't know. I don't know how to say that word right there. But these three right here are going to be the rainbow on this eye. And then once we get to the other eye, we'll figure it out. But since my eyes are blue, I want to put the blue in the center. So the first shade that I'm going to take on the outer corner is this green shade right here called Budgie. Bougie. I don't even know how to say it. I'm just as confused as this name as I am of the GayBC's book. But first, let's get to the look before I get into the controversial stuff. So I set my whole face down with powder, but these colors are very pastel. So what I did not do is set my lids down. So my lids are still a little bit sticky. They're still a little bit tacky, which let me show you. I purchased this Makeup Revolution. I don't really like their skincare. However, this is the caffeine spray. And this is what's giving me that like glow all over my face. So I'm just gonna like spritz that back on. As you can tell, I'm probably gonna get like way extra dewy, but it gives my skin like tackiness. So like the colors can stick to it. So I set my whole face down with the powder except for my lids because I want these colors to be as vibrant as they can. So I literally am going to take, oh, that's a pretty one. I'm going to take the shade Budgie, Bougie, however the heck you say it, and I am going to build up an outer corner with this green shade. All right, so I got that green built up to the level of intensity that I want. And I also wanted to mention this brush that I just purchased. I feel like I'm never going to need to use tapes again. Like I brought it out to a corner just like that and I drag it down and it's like I just went up with my finger on anything else and I already have that cat eye shape. This brush, it's from the Rose Gold collection, but as you can tell, it is called, well, everyone raves about this brush. So I was like, all right, let me give it a try. It's the 231 Luxe Petite Crease Brush from Zoeva, however people say it, Zoeva, Zoeva, whatever. But it's from the Rose Gold collection, and it is the 231 Petite Crease Brush. And as you look at it, like you can tell I've used plenty of colors on here, but I have that little cleanie thing from Rite Aid that I just swirl it in when I need to switch shades. But I mean, this compared to like, look how fluffy that one is for a crease brush compared to how dense and pointed this is. It gets right in there. It's such a tiny crease brush. You have so much control with this. I wouldn't recommend any other brush than this for a small crease brush. And I'm like nobody on YouTube. I'm not sponsored. I'm not monetized. I don't get paid for anything. So there's no need for me to even talk up a product that I don't like. But I just wanted to let you know this is the Rose Gold collection in number 231 and it's great. All right, so now I am going to pick up my smudger brush again. Holy shit! Green is like flailing off everywhere. And I figured, you know, we just used the color Budgie, right? So I looked on my little alphabet thing because I didn't have all the letters. So for the green color, B in the new alphabet, the GayBCs, is bisexual. It's not boy anymore, or bike, or Bob. I don't even know. It's bisexual. So I actually think that's like 2 words. So you're like confusing the child even more in my mind. But anyway, so we just got done with the green shade, bisexual. So now we are going up into the blue, which in here is called Take Flight, which let me see if I have the letter T on here. Yes, the letter T in the GayBCs stands for transgender. So I'm going to grab my blue in transgender and I am going to place this in the center. And I want to see if this blue is just as bright at, oh yeah. Okay, I officially think I might be in love with this palette. Not that I can use these colors on a daily basis, but I'm going to build that blue up to where the green is. All right, that blue is looking beautiful. Looking bi. 2 colors. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Bi, too. Next color that I said I was going to use is the purple. And this purple one is in the shade Adventure. So that starts with an A. And I remember their A was ally, I believe. Yes, ally. And then they had to read after it an ally. Someone who stands with the LGBTQ community. An ally is a friend. They could have just said it like that. So let's go into our shade Adventure from Revolution, but ally in our new ABCs. And I am going to dig into this purple. And let's see how bold this purple is. It's looking pretty bright. I hope it is compared to these two. Let's see. And again, I only have one contact in, and it's in this eye. So I have to like open my eye to see what I'm doing. I know. Totally professional, right? Ooh, but from what I can see up close, I'm liking the purple. I'm going to build the purple up just like the rest. All right, so I built that purple shade up all the way on the inside, and I just am now digging into the shade Tail Feather, which is like this pinky purple shade, because we definitely needed a crease color. So I started to just very, very lightly put Tail Feather, or T for transgender, and I am putting this in my crease, and then I am going to work it up on the outside. And like I said, this brush has so much control over everything you do. Like, it is absolutely amazing, like the control that this brush has. And then I'm just going to take the white in this palette and just blend it out so that there are no harsh lines at all. And I'm probably going to pick one darker cool toned shade. Probably this dark green, because all the other ones are warm toned that are dark. So this dark green or this dark purple, and I'll run it under my lower lash line, and I'll be back. All right, guys, so I ended up completing the bottom, only I just reversed the color order from the top. And then I dug into Hot Tropic, which is right here, the one I said that I wanted to use as a highlighter. It's almost like glass, like see-through, but it has glitter in it. So I'm going to look down in this mirror, and that's all I'm doing right now, is just building that up under my brow bone. And that really, really blended in really well with those colors. I think this look is actually coming out really, really pretty, and I really like it. It's coming out. Oh my gosh. Chaley, stop it. Coming out, it's okay. I'm coming out. And then I took the shade Fiesta, Fiesta right down here, which is also a shimmer shade. And I wanted to see how it worked on the brush first, just by tapping it on my inner corner with the brush. It showed up, but I think that honestly, with any of these shimmers, your finger is gonna be your best bet. So I always take my pinky finger, and then I got it on there just like that. And then I'm gonna kind of move my mirror closer to you guys so you can see what I'm doing. And then I'm just gonna like pop it on there with my finger. There we go. Now we can see that lime green. And that is my inner corner highlight. Yay, we got our cool toned rainbow eye done. I'm gonna add on some eyeliner on the top and the bottom and put some mascara on, and then we'll be back to do the warm rainbow. All right, I am gonna end up throwing lashes on at the end to pull the look together, and I'll obviously put on like a nude lip or colored lip gloss, but I just wanted to show you the cool side now with liner on and mascara. Kind of pulls it together a little bit better. So the three shades I decided I'm gonna use on this eye, since we look at my hand, I have been swatching all these shades just to figure out what would look best. So I'm gonna go on my outer corner with this deep orange called Cardinal. I'm definitely gonna use Canary, the yellow, in the middle. And then I'm gonna use Vacay, which is that hot pink up here. Oh my gosh, I can see myself. Hey guys, you can see me filming. And then I'm gonna use Vacay right there. And I'm gonna pop that on my inner corner. So let's get started on this side with, what'd I say? These are my widow brain. Is that what they call it? Yeah. I looked it up, and I'm not even kidding. It's an actual term. Like, they call people, like, that have had somebody that they were with that passed away. It's called widow brain. And basically, you just get a big brain fart all the time. So I'm going to dip into that deep orange shade called Cardinal all over my smudger brush. Slide my mirror over so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I just want to see the deepness of this on my eye. Yeah, okay. I'll definitely be able to build that up to the intensity that I want. And I'll use that tiny crease brush to bring it out to a point like that. I also did a little tiny wing. But as I'm building this up, I'm going to insert the clip of the little boy reading the GayBC's book. I heard that if I say that word, G-A-Y, that I could possibly get, like, demonetized on YouTube, unless if it was educational. So, like, that's literally, it's the name of the book, a child's book. It's called The GayBC's. So, I just wanted to insert a clip of what started this whole feud between, like, the left and the right and the woke and all this stuff, and kind of what inspired my rainbow look, even though it's beautiful. Like I said, I don't have a problem with the LGBTQ community at all. But when you're forcing it on a child that still wears diapers, like ABC's is like kindergarten. You don't even know what sex is yet. And once I go through some of these letters at the end, it's stuff that no child should ever be learning at that age, in my opinion. And hey, take it or leave it. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one. You know what I mean? But I am going to insert that video clip that kind of started this whole feud as I build up this orange. Going. So this is what I wanted you guys to see.
G is for gay. H is for hope. I is for intersex. J is for joy. K is for cookie. L is for lesbian. M is for Latin. N is for non-binary. O is for orientation. Very good. P is for hands. Q is for, I don't know what Q. That's okay. Q is for queer. Queer. R is for respect.
And that's about all I could take of that. Just wanted to give you guys a quick glimpse of everything that. Do you see why I might be a little bit heated inside? Why I might be a little bit or a lot of bit livid? Like, literally, can you imagine saying to your child while they're learning the ABCs? They don't even know. And, like, for letters that, like the letter B, bisexual. Instead of saying bisexual, you can't say for the letter B, boy. One syllable. It makes sense. As they're learning, they pick up on syllables. Like for the letter T with transgender, they're gonna, my son at that age would have been like, transgender. Like he wouldn't even know. Instead of teaching him the letter T could stand for two. And that's one syllable. He could be like, two. You know what I mean? Like, this is actually, I think, going to set kids back. Like, it's a confused, very confusing and challenging ABC book. Like, and it's also kind of putting an image in their mind that should nowhere, sorry, my low battery light came up, that in no way, shape, or form should even be there yet, in my mind. Anyway, moving on. I am moving on to the pink called Vacay, which is that really bright pink right up top. And this one is going to go all the way on this inner corner. Oh yeah, girl, I can build this vacay shade up. I can already tell. If that's one layer, I'm gonna have no problems with getting this warm rainbow look on this side. So I'm gonna build that one up, and then I'm gonna add a crease color, which I already decided on. This Toucan Play. Toucan Play. Get it? No, but the Toucan Play, which ended up showing up like this neon orange right here. So I thought that would look really, really pretty in the crease. And then I'll do my white brow bone highlight, and I'm gonna use this for the shimmer. I know it looks like it's a color, but it's, I gotta find a finger that doesn't have a swatch, but it's really, it doesn't have a lot of color. It's almost like see-through and more of like a glittery shade when blended out rather than a color. So that's what I'm gonna use up here. So as soon as I get all this blended out, I will be back with the warm eye finished. All right, so I ended up finishing this eye with the pink, and instead of using this shade, I ended up going in with that same exact shade that I did on this brow bone, and I put it up here, up high on that brow bone. And then on the inner corner, it's kind of like a coolish but warm tone color as well. It's supposed to be lime green, but like with the colors on this eye, I think it's gonna look more of like a yellow. So I'm gonna take my pinky finger into the shade Fiesta, Fiesta. It's only one Fiesta, but every time I say the word Fiesta, I'm taken back to that song, like Fiesta, Fiesta, you know? All right, stop with the shoulder movements, Chaley. Okay, so then I just take my pinky finger and I am going to pop that shade on in there. Pop, lock, and drop it. Pop, lock, and drop it. I have issues in my head. Oh, that looks really pretty with the yellow. All right, so I'm going to eyeline this eye, put mascara on. I'm gonna find like a neutral color lip that can go with both of these eyes, honey, because this is a little hard. Highlighter's already done. And then when I come back, I will tell you some of the letters I found out on my own through research of this new children's book, the GayBCs.
The end.
What was the name of this book?
The GayBCs.
You like this book?
Yes.
Are you a woke toddler?
Yes.
Can you say, I'm woke?
I'm woke.
Okay guys, so I finished the warm side, I finished the cool side, and I popped on my lashes, liner, and mascara. And right now, as you can tell, I took a NYX lip liner in the shade Tea and Cookies because it looked kind of nude-ish, but it has definitely a pink tint to it. I did the top already. And there's the bottom. A little messy, but I figured with this look, I can't do like a red lip. I can't do like a pink lip because I feel like it would match more over here, you know? So I'm just taking like the most nude shades that I have. This one is a liquid catsuit shade. That's really nude. This one is in the shade Caught You Bare Naked. Go figure. Low battery again. Go away. I hope this doesn't shut off on me. And then I have my Vivid Hot Lacquers in the shade Tease. And they are both like, ooh, I think that one might even be more nude. So I'm going to try out my NYX. The Mega Last Liquid Catsuit in Caught You Bare Naked. Oh yeah, that is definitely a nude shade. No question there. Why am I humming that song? I don't know. It's like this song I used to sing at church when I was 7. His truth is marching on. Like, this is what I mean. ADD at its finest. So, I'm going to take my finger. Blend that in. Nude was definitely the way to go with this lip look. And you guys will have to let me know in the comments down below. Do you like the warm side better with all the warm shades and that inner pop? Or do you like the cool side better with the inner pop and the highlight? The nude is just keeping it nude. So that way it doesn't like hint one way or the other. Honestly, I am a warm-toned freak, but I am loving the cool tone side for some reason. Like, I love all these colors, but it's different for me, and it's making my eye pop too, which that does too, but I think I might like the cool side for this one. But I just figured before I ended this video, I just wanted to put out a little bit more, what's the word? Awareness to parents out there. My foot is definitely asleep. Okay, here we go. And I just wanted to let you know what these minors are reading. Not even minors, like 16, 17. They all know the damn alphabet, okay? Like, this book is for kids learning the alphabet, which my son probably learned the alphabet at the age of 3 or 4. You know what I mean? Like, they just can say mommy and daddy. They're hungry, they're tired, I don't feel good. Like, and they're starting to learn their letters. And instead of C being cat, you have to make it something crazy. C, coming out. Like, it's 2 words. You know what I mean? But this is what I found. A was for ally, someone who stands with the LGBT community, which ally, that's not the definition. Ally means friend. B stood for bi, not boy, bike, anything like that. Bisexual. Actually, it was 2 words. H, you wouldn't think of happy, hat, anything like that, but H, they had 2 of them that I found on the internet. One version said hope, the other one said heteronormative. And then at the bottom it said if anybody can even pronounce that, it means like a gender neutral type thing, I think. D, you would think what? Dog, not dog, drag. That one really kind of hit my heart a little bit, because no 3-year-old should be, or 4-year-old should be starting to learn about drag and drag makeup and drag queens at that age. Like, there's an appropriate age for that. And I think it would, in my opinion, is like middle school, when you start to talk about like sex education, normal sex education, like not normal, but straight sexual education isn't even talked about. I had sex ed in 8th and 9th grade, like 13 and 14. These are 3 and 4-year-olds. S didn't stand for like star, silly, or whatever, but for sexuality. How are you going to explain that to them? Z, we had to get rid of the good old zebra because they wanted to put in Z, just Z-E, and that's a gender neutral term for like they, them. It's a neutral alternative. C, like I said, no more cats. It means coming out. G, as you saw, was gay. So try explaining that one. K, not kangaroo, happy thoughts for a child, but kiki. What is kiki? Is that like, I don't know, all I can think is like kinky, like kiki, because I'm thinking of, you know, the homosexuality like terms, like what is kiki? Can somebody tell me? And then L really bothered me. L, instead of, why not write like love? They made it lesbian. I'm not going to get emotional, but how are some of these parents telling their children at the age of 3, and they're okay with telling them what a lesbian is? Like, and I'm not just saying that for the point of a lesbian. It's the point of the act, the sexual act. No 3 or 4-year-old should be learning any of this yet. E was the only one I was okay for, the letter E, equality, because I think that equality is great, and I liked that one. N stood for non-binary. Q, as you saw in the little boy's video, queer. He said, I don't know what this is, mommy, you know, and damn it, because my eye watered, my left eye, do not mess up my makeup. I will freak out. He didn't even know what that was. He gets to T, transgender. Why can't you just say like T, toy? Like any normal 3 or 4-year-old would be playing with, a freaking toy. U, unique. I was okay with that too. And then what really bothered me was, aw, honey, good job. Did you like this book? Like, what is he gonna say? No, mommy, I hated it. No, of course a little baby's gonna be like, yeah, you know? And she's like, are you a woke toddler? I'm sorry, but like, there's tons of transgender people that are actually furious about this book. And people in the gay community that are saying that, well, the LGBTQ community that have actually put out posts against this book, saying that it makes them look bad, and they are not for this book. This is like the extreme considered woke people. So I decided to do a rainbow look for the LGBTQ community because I support the LGBTQ. And I think that this turned out beautiful. I love it. But I do have a problem when it comes to 3 and 4-year-olds reading a book called the GayBCs. And that's my take on everything. Thank you guys for watching this rainbow look. My friend actually came in and she's like, you should do like a hot topic Saturday. Like, you're pretty controversial. And I was like, okay. So on Saturdays, I'm going to be doing a look related to a hot topic or something that's controversial. Get me in trouble. What else is new? But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me in the YouTube algorithm. And please subscribe if you haven't already, because I would love that as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And let me know, what eye do you like better? You like the warm tone or the cool tone? Let me know. Love you guys. Bye.
You know that I'm a crazy bitch. I do what I want, what I feel.